Hello there, this is FairBinaryOptions.com. We are looking at the Great Britain Pound US dollar. Of course, we are looking at the Great Britain Pound US dollar as this is the, let's say, the day for the pound, in the sense that Bank of England is going to come today, and we're going to look at what the monetary policy is going to be for the period to come, and how markets are going to interpret that outcome. So I would say Great Britain Pound at a moment of truth. Now if you look here, we have a possible double tops. These are not quite my formations, or let's say I'm not quite a fan of trading such patterns, but nevertheless I am a bit bearish on the Great Britain Pound US dollar at these levels. The reason for that is the following. If you see here, this is the daily chart on the Great Britain Pound US dollar, and if you take a trend line from here and to here like this, you see that price hesitated. So basically this trend line has been validated, but by price every time has been tested, once here and the second time here as well. So that is a valid trend line. What I would like to do here is, if you copy this trend line from here and if you put it to the upside like this, and then you take 50% out of it, let's try to find out if we can make it like this. Alright, it is changing the angle, so let's try to take a channel line. So the channel line from here to here like this, and then the move to the upside like this, and now to change the color of them for them. And then if you go for 50% distance into this of this channel, you are seeing that price is right here, right now, in an important resistance level from my point of view. And this is the reason why I would like to buy put options. Now Bank of England is coming, and based on the latest events that we had on the UK's economy, I would say that they would be quite bullish for the currency, or the outcome would be quite bullish for the currency. But it might be that cable actually is a bit saturated at its highs. So when you trade binary options, you don't need actually to go for hundreds and hundreds of pips in your favor, but it is enough for price to go and turn only with 1 pip at your expiration date, and you'll be out of the woods. Therefore you'll be your option will expire in the money. In this case here, if this area was proving to be a resistance, this is being called dynamic resistance. Therefore this area as well, see here, support, 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 support. Well, support broken, now should turn into resistance. So this would be as good as a place to buy put options as any other place, and therefore would like to do that heading into the Bank of England. It is a bit of a risky trade, but this is the reason why I'm not choosing end of day expiration date or a shorter expiration date. But what I would like to have here as an expiration date is end of week expiration date. So let's write here on the screen that what I would like to do here is to buy put options, buying put options with end of week expiration date. And end of week expiration date actually means next Friday or tomorrow. By the time the US markets are going to close, that would be 20 p.m. GMT. That is when the New York markets are going to close, and therefore there is when our options should expire, and luckily, or based on our educated guess, they will expire in the money. As a reminder, whenever you buy put options, you're looking for prices to move to the downside, and whenever you're buying call options, you're looking for price to move to the upside. Also, be aware that this is a classical example of support and resistance for the Great Britain pound US dollar, and be aware that on the Bank of England meetings, except they are changing the rates, there's no press conference like it is the case in Europe or in the United States from time to time. There is no press conference here unless they are changing the monetary policy. Now, Mr. Carney changed a bit the things how or the habits or how the things were being done on Bank of England for something like 150 years ago, but some rules are still there, and therefore this is still there. No press conference if there is no rate increase or rate cut. All eyes are going to be also on the reduction or the possible reduction of the asset purchase facility, but nevertheless, from a technical perspective, the Great Britain pound US dollar is a bit smoked here, if I may say so, and I don't want to be on the long side, therefore buying put options. Thank you very much for being here. This is fairbinaryoptions.com, and all these analyses are possible due to the help of our sponsor here, Lionel. Bye bye.